Yo, what up, Nyuckles? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live from your mama's house. You know that most hated dude with the incredible mood who needs a haircut or a fucking shape up? Either one of the two real quick. That's me. About to make a video getting back to I can't say my roots, because my roots on this channel was talking about problems in the black community. But as I evolved on my other channel, I basically became something else, you know? I basically became the guy who was the go-to black guy for life in Russia. And, you know, sometimes I forget about that. Like, all the videos I made lately have been about, oh shit, the motherfucking police and oh, and this and that. But it's cool, but I need to get back to my roots. So I'm going to open a playlist. And this playlist is going to be on the top of the channel. And it's going to be about life in Russia questions. That's what it's going to be called. I don't know, something like that. Like living in Russia, something of that nature, you know, just getting back to the roots. And sometimes I will upload videos from my other channel here, because you guys don't really want to subscribe to my other channel. It's not really for you, the one where I teach English and stuff like that. But I will upload some of those videos here if I find them to be interesting, so I'll just double upload them. And this one is answering someone's question. I forgot who the hell it was. And he basically asked me. I know who it is. I know his face and stuff. I'm just really bad with names. And he asked me if he would be able to find a job in Russia. That's what. You can play the TV, cutie face. You can watch TV. Oh, okay. Yes, my turn. And yeah, he was asking me would he be able to find a job. She stopped watching the TV because I was making a video, but you guys can't even hear it. Yeah, they asked me if he asked me if he'll be able to find a job here, and I was like, dude, basically, yeah. Basically, he's a black dude. He's American. Only thing I know about him is he likes working out and stuff. And I think he's been following me for some time. And he was like, you know, he's thinking about going to Russia. He was talking to a girl here and stuff. Now, like I've always said, I honestly feel there's no reason, especially if you're black, any reason for anyone to come to Russia. For especially a black American, I think, at least in my opinion, the standard of living, not standard of living, but it's much better in America for a black American, in my opinion, when it comes to money, when it comes to just opportunity. It's much better in America. But I would say if you are popular or well-known, it can be better here, because that's what a lot of celebrities do anyway, especially rappers and stuff. Like, let's say they were popular as shit in America at one point, then no one listens to their music anymore. They could come here and do big tours because they're still popular here. But if you're not well known or anything like that, when you come here, you're not just going to be big or popular because you're black. You're just going to be some black dude struggling to keep up, you know, to keep your head above water. So basically what I'm saying here is I'm going to try to talk a little bit about me and some of my friends who live here. There's basically kind of like a secret society of foreigners. I don't know how to put it. Like a secret society of foreigners. And we're not secretive at all. Everyone knows us. Like, they recognize us most of the time. And I need some lotion and shit. But we're very similar. Like, me and my friend Jean-Marc, you could see him in the profile picture for this video. Like, we got the two blonde girls and they're kissing us, whatever. He's a French guy. He's from, I forgot what part of France, but he's from France. You know, as soon as that French attack thing happened, I think I was the one. Yeah, I was the first one to contact him and let him know that terrorist attack happened and stuff. And I ran into this guy numerous times in a club and or bar, whatever. I ran into him, and we exchanged a few words. And I might have mentioned him before. You know, I might have mentioned him in a video in the past, and I was talking about Russia and stuff. And I might have said something like, oh yeah, you know, there's this guy. I don't know where he's from, but I know he's a foreigner, and I always see him, but we don't really say anything. Now we text each other, call each other, we hang out, and you know, he's a real crazy guy. What's funny is when it comes to the age thing, I'm the youngest one, and I'm 30. When it comes to the foreigners who could live, the foreigners who are part of the secret society, as I call it, the SS, haha, we basically, we all follow a certain pattern. We don't follow a certain pattern. We live by a certain lifestyle. None of us work in Russia, basically. If we do work in Russia, it's just to meet people. But none of us work in Russia. We all have our own businesses in which we make money independently. We don't need income from Russia. And the amount we make compared to the average Russian income is much higher. So we all generally live in the center. We all have nice apartments. and we all just kind of spend money and don't think about it. All of us. That's how we all are. We all just spend money and we don't think about it. So like when I hang out with my Russian friends, like for example, like I remember I was hanging out with Andre, but he's Russian. I understand. Not like I'm mad at him or something. Everybody's different. Like when I was hanging out with Andre, we left the mall and there was a taxi waiting in front of the mall. And I was like, all right, let's go get a taxi. He's like, let's go get that taxi. He's like, no, man, we got to call a taxi. That's going to be too expensive. The taxi that he was talking about that was going to be too expensive would maybe be 200 rubles to go a fair distance. That's $3, maybe. $3 to go a decent distance. $3, maybe even $4. And we'll call one, and if we call one, that would probably cost $1.25. The difference between most of us who are out here making money, like the foreigners from the secret society, as I call it, we don't think about that stuff. I remember one time Jean-Marc took a fucking taxi from the opera theater to his house. That's literally maybe a 2-3 minute ride. He paid like $4 for it. That's what we all kind of do because we don't really think about money much. We don't think about it. So we can go out to the most expensive restaurants and stuff like that, and we can look for the luxury apartments and stuff. We don't think about it. Jason, he's kind of like that. No, Jason is like that. Only difference is Jason works much harder than us because he teaches English, so he gotta build up his hours. So yeah, he doesn't really teach in Russia, but he's on the internet. So he's similar to us, except he may not have his money up yet, but he's definitely saving up. And once he finds his niche, once he finds a real good hustle, I'm pretty sure he'll be out more often. But he works a lot because he gotta build up hours. Jean-Marc said he works 5 days a year, and me, I work when I feel like it. I just bullshit, make YouTube videos, but the managing people and stuff isn't very easy, but that is definitely way more money than YouTube. And I just started doing that around like around April, when I got all my YouTube channels back, and April came and I started managing models and stuff, and that definitely took off quick thanks to my other channel. So basically, yeah, you can find a job if you come here. But the thing is, when you come here and you work here, Russians work hard. They don't work as hard as Chinese people, but Russians work hard. The ruble's low, so you're going to be working some good hours. You got to understand that. You're not going to come out here. You may look at my Instagram and you may see, oh my God, he's always out. He's always having fun. That's because I don't have to work. But if you come here and you're not like known for something special or something like that, or no invite, you're going to have to work. You know what I mean? And you won't be able to have that much fun, I would say, So guys who are in the secret society, as I call it, I just don't know what to call it. That's why I'm calling it that. It's not really a secret. Everyone knows who we are. I would say there's maybe like 6. We don't all even know each other. That's the thing. Maybe 8. We all don't even know each other. Only thing I know is so far I'm the youngest. Every time I meet another foreigner who's here just because they want to be here, not for some special invite. Like basically, none of us are on lock here. Some people get invited to Russia by a company and they're on lock for that company and they have to work for that company, like on a work visa. None of us that I hang out with, like Jean-Marc, Jason, none of us are on lock. We're on our own independent business visas for 3 years straight. Americans can get it easy. If you're from Canada or any other country that's not America, you can't get the visa we have. So you gotta go back and forth every year. We don't have to do that. We could do 3 years at a time. And we live right next to another country, Kazakhstan, so whenever we want to go back to, whenever we want to reset our visa, we just go to Kazakhstan and come right back. Takes a day if you take the train. And it takes less than half a day if you take a flight. I'm pretty sure there's flights that go from here. Might cost some extra money, but I'm pretty sure there's probably flights that come from here and go to Kazakhstan. Next time I want to go to Mongolia. I think that's my next trip. I'm going to go to Mongolia and come back to reset the visa. But yeah, you can find a job. You'll just be working hard. And what kind of job can most of you find? If you have like no educational background, I advise you to get some type of teaching certificate. Any type of teaching certificate that you can get that deals with teaching English, and you'll definitely will be able to find an English teaching job here. I'm pretty damn sure. And if you're black, you have an advantage because it's still more rare here, than it's still Russia. You know what I mean? There's not many black people here at all, so you have an advantage. If you're a black, especially if you're American, if you're a black American or British too, or Australian. I've never seen black Australian. If you're a real black Australian, that's what's up. Sometimes people lie about it, but usually they get found out. You know what I mean? Sometimes they get found out, and it's not like it's gonna ruin their life, but it's just like, just be your fucking self. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can definitely find a job. I'm trying to think of other things you could do. I mean, if you're a baller, if you're a real good basketball player, you could get invited here to play for a team. Even some NBA players come out here and play for the summer and shit. So, I mean, that's for real good players. I mean, okay, what's real good? All right, so let's say NBA, the average NBA skill versus the average Russian skill. I would say the worst NBA player in Russia would be, I would say maybe, because Russia's basketball's not really Russia's sport. The worst NBA player would be about the average Russian basketball player. I think about the average because that's not their sport. Russians are ice hockey, biathlon, and all that shit. You know, that's the cold shit. The cold shit. That's where Russia kicks ass. But basketball is not right on Russia's strong suits. Right now, we have an American football team going down. We need more big guys, but American football is not Russia's strong suit either. It's not. Maybe soccer. I don't know much about soccer. Maybe Russians are really good at soccer. I don't know. So you get invited out here for that. If you're a good dancer, oh yeah. If you're a dancer, you could basically come out here, dance and stuff with women, and get paid for it. And you can live as free as you want. If you're a good dancer, you could get a business visa. You could come out here, start teaching workshops and stuff, and you will be as free as you want. Because even when you're working, you're having fun. It's similar to when I was teaching English, doing the speaking clubs, but I got tired of it. I thought I really, really liked it. I didn't too much because I had to act all nice and stuff all the time. So once I realized I didn't need the money anymore, I automatically stopped doing it. That's how I am. When I stop doing something, I usually stop doing it because I don't need the money anymore. So I stop doing it. So if you ever notice I slow down making videos or something, it's because I have money. So I just stop doing it. That's how I am. The only thing I do is what I really enjoy. This channel used to be my favorite, but now the other channel is my favorite. Definitely the other channel is my favorite now. Just talking about big butts all day and getting views and getting paid for it and advertising models and stuff and doing business with them. So that's definitely my favorite. Not even because of the money, but because it's fun. You know what I mean? And people actually listen to what I say in the video and they don't just hate and say stupid shit on that channel. So yeah, that's really it. If you have any questions about Russia or whatever, I advise you guys to all subscribe to my Instagram. It's in the fucking description. It's all there. Definitely subscribe to my Instagram so you can check out what it looks like and stuff, because people always ask me questions. I just went to the dentist yesterday. Holy shit, dentist. That shit didn't hurt. They just did a cleaning, but it pissed me off because the sound of it, like, just really pissed me off. I was like, motherfucking dentist shit. I had glasses and a stocking cap and all the shit they put on my head. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It was real crazy. And I guess that's it. I'll make another video real quick about something else in Russia. And yeah, I'm out, Nicholas. Later.